Namaste viewers, welcome to BRICS TV Bharat. Dive into the evolving role of BRICS in global governance and explore how BRICS is shaping the future of international collaboration. The evolving role of BRICS in global governance. In the aftermath of the World War II, a new global economic system emerged, led by Western powers, with the United States playing a key role. The Bretton Woods Conference of 1944 created institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank designed to promote global economic stability and development. These institutions have contributed significantly to economic growth over years. However, the governance structures of these organizations have remained largely prevailed in the Western countries, which has led to concern that the interest of developing nations may not always be fully represented. Many developing countries have expressed concerns over certain economic policies such as the structural adjustment programs implemented by the IMF during the 1980s and 1990s. These programs, intended to stabilize economics, often included measures like privatization and economic liberalizations, which were challenging for some nations. While these policies aimed to foster economic growth, they sometimes had unintended consequences such as social unrest and rising inequality in certain regions. The rise of alternative voices. As the global economy evolved, particularly in the early 21st century, emerging economies began to seek a more inclusive approach to global financial governance. The financial crisis of 2008 underscored the need for more diverse global financial system that could better withstand economic shocks and reflect the shifting balance of power in the global economy. It gave rise to initiatives like BRICS, which has worked to complement the existing global financial institutions. BRIC countries have advocated for reforms in global governance structures to give a greater voice to emerging economies. While the traditional institutions like the IMF and the World Bank continue to play pivotal roles, BRICS has established alternative mechanisms such as the New Development Bank and Contingent Reserve Arrangement. These institutions aim to provide financial assistance for infrastructure projects and support during economic crisis, particularly in emerging and developing economies. The New Development Bank, for instance, was established in 2014 to finance infrastructure and development projects without the same conditions often associated with borrowing from traditional institutions. It has funded various initiatives including renewable energy and transportation infrastructure, promoting sustainable development in regions that need it most. Meanwhile, the CRA serves as a financial safety net for BRIC countries during economic difficulty, offering support without the need for stringent austerity measures. A platform for cooperation. Beyond its economic initiatives, BRICS has also increased dialogue on reforming global governance institutions. The group has called for changes in the IMF and the World Bank governance to ensure that emerging economies have more equitable role. Additionally, BRICS has raised discussions on reforming United Nations, particularly the structure of UN Security Council, to reflect the current global order better. BRICS members have also explored reducing their reliance on external currency in several international trade. Several member countries have increasingly conducted trade in local currencies to minimize risk associated with currency fluctuation and enhance economic cooperation. There have been discussions about creating a BRICS digital currency to facilitate trade within the group. Now, challenges and opportunities. While BRICS has made significant progress in fostering cooperation and offering alternatives to traditional global governance structures, it faces some internal challenges. Its member political and economic diversity means that achieving consensus on various issues can be difficult. For example, difference in economic growth rates among BRIC countries, where China rapid growth compared to slower growth in some other members creates certain imbalances within the group. Additionally, geopolitical differences and regional dynamics such as long-standing disputes between some members present challenges for cooperation. However, despite these complexities, BRICS has continued to work towards its shared goals, emphasizing dialogue and collaboration. Looking ahead, BRICS' role in global governance reflects a broader shift towards a more multipolar world, where emerging economies plays a greater role in shaping the global financial and political landscape. While the group has not yet fully established a parallel global financial system, its efforts to promote South-South cooperation and support reforms in global institutions are important steps towards creating a more inclusive international order. As the global economy continues to evolve, BRICS will likely remain a key player in fostering dialogue, encouraging reforms, and ensuring that the voice of emerging economies are heard. The group's success will depend on its ability to navigate internal differences, foster deeper cooperation, and continue building on its achievement to contribute to a balanced and equitable global system. The rationale behind the 2024 BRICS Summit in Kazan and its global significance. The 2024 BRICS Summit set to take place in Kazan, Russia in next 2 weeks is pivotal for the global community. As the nation worldwide grapple with the aftermath of the pandemic, rising inflation, geopolitical tensions, and a rapidly evolving energy landscape, BRICS stands as a critical platform for shaping international responses to these challenges. The Kazan Summit offers the BRICS nation a unique opportunity to solidify their role in global governance and propose collective solutions to pressing global concerns, an important gathering in the context of geopolitical changes. A central topic likely to shape discussions at this summit is the evolving geopolitical landscape shaped by the recent global events. These shifts have presented complexities for Russia but have also created new opportunities for strengthened cooperation within the BRICS bloc. This summit presents an opportunity to address these economic shifts and explore how BRICS can counterbalance traditionally established global economic institutions. Russia's evolving economic strategy and BRICS. As Russia seeks alternative pathways to mitigate economic impacts, BRICS has emerged as a key partner. Russia's economic strategy has increasingly turned towards stronger trade relations with fellow BRICS nations, particularly China and India, which have increased their imports of Russian oil and other commodities. These partnerships have provided Russia with much needed economic resilience, even as its traditional markets in Europe have contracted. Promoting alternatives to the traditional financial systems. BRIC countries are actively discussing alternatives to the traditional led financial architecture. One of the most significant developments has been the promotion of local currencies in trade transactions between BRICS nations. This shift is seen as a way to reduce reliance on traditional financial system and enhance the autonomy of BRICS bloc in global economic affairs. Investment in infrastructure and sustainable development. In addition to trade and finance, infrastructure investment will likely to feature prominently at Kazan Summit. The new development bank called the BRICS Bank is essentially in financing key projects within the member countries. For Russia, the NDB has provided critical funding for infrastructure development, helping the country maintain economic stability. Looking ahead, BRICS investment in infrastructure, particularly in energy transition project, is expected to grow further, strengthening ties within the bloc. A broader global economic role for BRICS. As BRIC countries expand their economic cooperation, the bloc's global significance is becoming more pronounced. Collectively, BRICS nations represent approximately 40% of the world population and 25% of the global GDP, with these figures expected to grow in the coming years. By fostering closer economic ties, BRICS is poised to reshape global trade dynamics, particularly in the energy, technology, and sustainable development. A platform for global economic stability. The Kazan summit represents more than just a gathering of nations. It is a significant moment for BRICS to affirm its role as a stabilizing force in a shifting global economy. As BRIC countries deepen their trade, finance, and investment collaboration, they are increasingly positioned to offer an alternative to the traditional influenced economic order. This cooperation, particularly in geopolitical instability, provides the BRIC bloc a foundation for long-term economic resilience. In conclusion, the 2024 BRICS Summit is set against significant global change. As BRICS nations unite, Kazan, the decisions and the partnerships forged will have far-reaching implications for the global economy. By working together, BRICS has the potential to shape a more balanced and inclusive global economic landscape, one that reflects the diversity and dynamism of its member states. Thank you for tuning into BRICS TV Bharat. As global dynamic shifts, the BRICS Summit plays a pivotal role in shaping a multipolar world. Stay with us for more insights into China's leadership in climatic action, infrastructure, and digital innovation. Until next time, thank you. Namaste.